Hey, what's up with this narrative about like impact or viewership is falling off in this space? Is that a real narrative? I just read headlines. I don't watch it.
Before you get there.
No, I'm really asking. Is that a real thing?
In what space?
In this content space.
Overall.
Yeah. Like I just be seeing headlines. I don't watch it. I'm not watching the whole clip, fast forward through. I just see headlines. So when I see it, I just wonder, is that like really a thing?
Pertaining to who though?
I guess everyone. I guess they say everyone feeling the impact. I guess people ain't consuming the content no more.
You talking about like just in the world, the city?
No, this universe or umbrella.
You don't want to say the name?
No, we still in the same range as what we always been in.
I didn't know if it was a real thing because I just wondered.
So who they? I'm sure they put names on those bullets when you read it.
Huh?
I'm sure the people were specific.
Were they?
You tell us. I don't know what you.
Don't be a coward, Stat.
Oh, here you go.
That's one thing I'm not going to duck the information.
So
what they say, I don't know what
I just heard across the board viewership is tanking.
From
you tell us your
consumer standpoint.
Coward, Stat.
Yeah, man, he don't be want to speak, man.
I just
Don't be a coward, bro.
They no coward.
Listen,
It's
just
my what's them little psychics, little magic ball things. That's all I'm seeing it in.
I'm trying to help you, man. Don't be a coward, man.
Nah, come on, man. That ain't what I'm gonna do.
So no, I mean I don't know. I really don't be even locked in on the viewership and all that. But
Talk on your mic,
I can imagine that this is a roller coaster.
It's definitely a roller coaster. It's all about weathering that storm, though.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
It get boring after a while. People start to see through.
Anything get boring. Information, good information. Books get boring.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like that's the whole thing about consistency because you grow stuff, new audience in.
I feel like it's pressures.
When the old audience get tired.
Feel like that leads people to have pressures to be different.
Huh?
You feel like that leads people to have
Instead of funny.
Pressures?
Yeah, to be different.
To be
Or
different.
do
Okay, I see what Stat want. I see the question Stat want me to ask
Test
him.
is at though. I think
Max,
that's what the test coming at to where
I see where we going.
Let me,
Go ahead. Now I got my
You gotta
questions
be
now.
consistent at
I
what
see
you
where he
do.
want to go.
You have to go to the storm and do what you do.
Yeah.
Coming back out like, okay, this is what you went in the storm doing. You should come out and do the same thing.
I agree.
That's the
I agree.
So
I just didn't know you were truth in the details. I just didn't know if you knew what the content was behind the context behind that was.
Right.
Just the lack of viewership. No, I'm telling you.
I think that is affecting YouTube period across the board.
That's okay.
It's a lot more content out here.
Going out, right? Okay.
More, people shifting.
Okay.
It's a lot of Omars on the block. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got somebody that turned into Omar. Like they be on the block and then
You see
Omar
what happened to
pop
Omar at the end of the wire?
Huh?
You seen what happened to Omar?
You see what happened to humans? You act like you deep. Everybody die, man.
Yeah.
So you see what happened to Omar? You
Everybody
get a little
got-
too
everybody
big for your
got-
too big for your trench coat.
So let me ask you this, Stat,
Oh,
because I see the questions you want to answer. Do you
I
think?
just like that good engagement, good
Yeah,
conversation.
this is good banter. Do you think fair to say fell off since your exit?
Of course,
It's just show.
of course. Look who the f you put in my seat.
Oh, Tiny.
No. Tiny wasn't in my seat.
Who?
Tiny is a great.
Tiny.
Tiny's a great cohort to that table.
Okay, so six.
The leadership.
So
is
you
there.
watch.
Oh, y'all try to tune in for Tiny. For
Okay,
sure.
there you go.
Okay, word.
I promise I do.
Okay.
I promise I do. But it's only so much I can listen to when you got cornball and C-Day.
Damn. Okay.
Who was C-Day?
Well, I guess the seat didn't matter. It was what's the impact. But when I was there, it was C-Day. So
Oh, politics changed when Stat leave. That's crazy.
That makes sense why you wanted the seat. The C-Day.
no,
I didn't know.
That's just where I started. I wasn't finna move for nobody. That's just where I started. You're not finna move me because you think I made this seat high power. Now it's the seat. No, it's me. The
That's why
Yeah, I love that.
it's me.
That's why it's not CA.
That's a real
I'm
one.
just saying in reference to
Talk about
who was steering how the ship
Texas.
moved. It would have been X.
Okay.
But I don't mean it like that's still the same thing now. But technically, that's what Six is trying to do.
You think he trying to take your spot?
He trying to beat him. He
And
saying.
it's not my spot.
You
You got
claimed it,
a
though.
long way to go if you want to do that.
What make you think that though?
From when I watch, you can tell it just don't work. I wait to
Look
see.
at King, yo.
I wait for when Tiny got.
He
to
was
the
so
stage.
paused.
So you do tune into the episodes?
Not all of them, but when I hit my story and tiny posts, like they live, I'll click the link and I'll tap in for a little bit. And if I got time, I'm gonna watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Respect.
If they offered you that,
No,
no. Okay.
never in life. Respect, and loyalty can't be bought. I don't care how much I was getting paid.
So you feel like you was just disrespected over there?
Man, what?
Okay.
Yeah, ain't no way. That's nah.
Okay.
Even if I did have control in building that shit, steering it, doing everything for it, I would never lower myself as a man and go back to
Respect.
It's a real one.
never.
Do you think Backo Fig fell off?
I don't watch, so I couldn't tell you that. But
You just watch.
if the host didn't change, then there's your answer.
That's good.
Hey man, so
Yeah, nigga, defend your show, nigga.
It ain't my show no more.
I'm talking the big
I
time.
defend.
Oh, my fault, bro.
That's what you want. You want us to.
I want you to
go back
defend
and
your.
forth and all of that. And at the end of the day, the show's still going on.
Still
Tune in
booming.
If you want to watch, and if you don't want to watch, you ain't gonna tune in. That's just the goddamn bottom line.
Let me ask you this then, Stat. If you were still there, right,
Yeah.
would you have got choked out?
No.
Why not? If that was what niggas had to do across the table.
I don't want to be put to sleep. I'm cool. For the sake of content, no, I'm good. That's just me personally.
And that's a lot of people personally. Just
Whoa, why
what
you?
I did personally.
We already.
That Don't Panic got that pinned, man.
Got what pen?
Tiny getting choked out.
Whoa, I wasn't even.
Cold, man.
I mean, but I don't fall doing it. That's a UFC fighter. I mean, that's like a
How's
once in a
that?
lifetime
Exactly.
experience.
Whoa, what you mean?
At the end of the day, yeah, I understand. I get it. It's not for everybody. Everybody wouldn't do it. It's not for everybody. I did it. I'm not everybody, and it is what it is. It ain't no it ain't no big deal that he
But I
got
don't
it.
feel like
That,
wrong with it.
on your own platform?
huh?
Looking back now, you feel like you should have did that on your own platform?
No, because I did it. It don't matter what. I
You
never
couldn't
did
feel
it.
no way
But
about it.
Y'all
no,
talking about going viral prior, so I know.
nobody was talking about going viral.
Yes, y'all was. 6 was saying.
Oh yeah, Six did hit me. Said
Sure.
he said he said this is it.
Yeah, y'all said y'all want to go viral.
On all the he did say that.
Show me when I said that.
He
said
said it.
What you saying? He
Well, they
said
doing
it.
anything
I'm
for
saying,
views.
Tiny was saying he just doing it. He said, okay.
As a man.
Content. That's what Tiny
Yeah, but
was saying.
6 was preaching viral.
This is viral. Yeah.
Okay, so if he did it for viral,
I don't think you
can't
did
say
it for
I didn't
content. I feel like you did it just because it was
He was
I wouldn't say
made.
fun, but like something to
It
do.
was-
Like
that's
that's what he
content.
does.
Last of the
That's
renegades,
content,
man.
It wasn't no.
But you didn't look at it like, all right, if I do this, we gonna go. Our views gonna. I'm sure you didn't
No.
think that ahead of time.
No, I
no,
didn't.
but that's the shit. The shit.
Man.
Okay, yeah, and that's I never
for
did
sure.
anything for views or moves on this. Just like when me and Smack had the situation, people say, "Oh, I did that for the views." I was fresh into this. Care about views? I still don't care about views.
Just did it to do it.
The views is not what moved me. The hooves is not what moved me. If the views and hooves moved me, then I would be acting completely different on this. That don't move me.
The love do.
I guess, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Over hooves and views.
Yeah.
The love. Yeah.
You wanted to show fair to say your allegiance.
It wasn't about fair to say. It wasn't about fair to say.
That's out for the
it wasn't
allegiance.
about fair to say.
Like a hazing is what
No,
you
it
said.
wasn't. And you can have that narrative.
That was a
because
hazing.
It happened on fair to say. So if I would have did that and it happened.
I'm only saying that because 6 was saying viral prior to that.
What said was 6 saying? I didn't do. I
You
keep
was
saying
here,
it was
you
a
heard it. I heard
personal.
it was-
I didn't.
I heard it on TV.
I
I know
don't
you
remember
heard
that.
it.
So you think
All
you trying
I'm
to say
saying-
he followed Six's lead?
Yeah, for sure.
I just think as,
You can
as
see-
a
you
unit,
seen the
as a
video.
show, as a unit, they had like TF said it on here right before he left. And Mac came back and went viral top of the year with Adam. So, are viral. Meaning like it ain't nothing wrong. See, people be taking words. Why you saying that? Y'all was bringing up. He was bringing up viral.
Okay.
He was right there.
All right.
So,
Say that.
Oh, I said that.
Okay.
That's all I said. So I'm saying end of the day, it seemed like y'all was successful. That's why it's pinned.
And
Right.
I didn't do it for that. If that's what the outcome was for,
You can't tell us why you did it.
I
for
just
love?
did it for
For the love.
the sport of content. I just that it
It'd be
ain't too
fun,
much.
it'd be
It
fun.
ain't too much.
Man, you
Like,
didn't
that's
want
the
to eat
lo-
an onion with us, bro. You didn't want to eat no
Okay,
onion with
that's-
us. You didn't want to eat an
That's
onion with
that's
us.
Not, wow.
That's
Onion
bullshit.
with us. It's two things you didn't want to do on the thing. You
That's
didn't wanna-
bullshit.
for the sake of content.
It is for the sake.
Nah,
of
it's something you want. Your little lost little kink you got. You want to be tapped out.
And there you go. That's where you go with.
because that's what
You always
that
think it's a sexual or something sexual or something.
I said kink.
That's not sexual.
It could be.
The way you saying this make it sound like
Kinky is
sexual.
short for kinky. Kinky normally applies to sex.
Exactly.
Normally,
So
right?
you
You cannot absolute that, right? Normally, right? Okay. That's what I said.
I get it. I hear you. I ain't tripping that he got a pen at the end of the day because it's out there. I did it.
Don't panic. Ain't worried about what no tripping about.
I'm okay. I'm not. It don't.
Everybody know.
Yeah, he don't give a.
I mean, I feel like if I asked "Don't Panic," I feel like he would. If I tapped in and said "Don't
When
panic,"
he reach out to you,
don't panic. Hey, yeah, you in the chat or
Embarrassed by it, so why? I mean,
Huh?
so why would you ask him if you're not ashamed or
I
embarrassed
know
by it?
exactly, and that's why I say I put it out there, so it's not anything. It's nothing. That's why I was telling John when he tried to
I
throw that
didn't
out
try
there.
nothing. I was just saying.
So I don't want to eat the little piece of garlic. I won't stick.
With the pause. There you go, making it pause.
That's not balls. That's what happened. That's
That's
not balls.
not what happened.
Bro, it was stick to that.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Bro, yes it was. We watched it.
All right, if you say so.
He was on you.
He was though.
He was on you
Oh,
like
eighth
duct
grade
tape.
dance edition. On
He
the
was
wall.
on you like duct tape, bro. Like y'all was dancing. Like it's like that's dancing.
It was. If you say so,
Would you
I
let
got
any
it.
other man get that close to you?
I did it already.